Alert: a new deadly virus has just been discovered in Nigeria. Nigeria has a low risk of an outbreak of the Marburg virus, the federal government disclosed on Friday. Marburg, a highly dangerous pathogen that causes hemorrhagic fever, was first identified in Germany in 1967 and was recently confirmed in Guinea. Federal government is closely monitoring the situation. Dr. Chikwe Ihekwezu, the Director General of the Nigerian Center for Disease Control (ncdc), while speaking during an interview on channel television Sunrise Daily, said that government is closely monitoring the situation. We are very aware, and it tells us that we have to always be on our guard here. We set up a risk analysis team yesterday, evaluated the risk for Nigeria. It is low at the moment, he said. What we did is to make sure that we have the facility to detect this if there were to be a suspect case. We are watching out for travel and working with a colleague in the Port Health Services to look at the travel history of individuals that travels. The ncdc boss explained that the agency is working with the West African Health Organization and African Center for Disease Control to provide the needed support to combat the deadly virus. We need to learn to do the simple things while not losing the beautiful aspect of our culture that mingles us together, he added. Right now, if it is our culture to have a big ceremony as a wedding that puts together thousands of people into an enclosed space, the fact is that within the context of COVID, that we expose you and your guests to significant risk. You have to mitigate those risks by limiting the number of people you are inviting, insisting on mask wearing, insist on a certain level of distancing. There is a conflict between our culture at the moment and the threat that we face. Well, I want to give the NSCDC a kudos for always being at alert, to detect any unnecessary disease that are coming into the country, Nigeria. I want to give them a kudos on that. In fact, they have been trying. This should be the third virus that has just been detected after COVID. Okay, so I want to say that they should continue because the Nigerians are not ready to experience what they experienced during the COVID, because the COVID alone, I would like to you, brought a very serious attack. In fact, Nigerians were seriously affected during the COVID. They were seriously affected. A lot of them, aside from the sickness part of it and the killing part of it, it affected the economy as a whole. A lot of people, that own businesses, they were forced to close up because there was no money to run it. The president locked everybody up, unknown to him that locking everybody up means locking the economy up. Okay, after he decided to lift the ban, there is no more money to run the business. A lot of people have to close up the business. You understand? So what are they going to do? You don't expect them to go on with the business when there is no money to run it. So that was what actually happened. Even some people were dismissed from their place of work. Some people were dismissed from their place of work because the company was not able to pay them. You understand? even as I'm broadcasting, is still affecting. It's still affecting companies. Companies are still folding up. Companies are still dismissing staffs. Just as we speak right now, um, the Access Bank dismissed lot of workers, lot of staffs. Now, can you please tell me where will these staffs start from? Where will they start from? Staffs that have placed all of their hope in the company, that okay, in the next 20 or 30 years, okay, this is what I am going to be having. Okay, after my retirement, this is what I'm going to be doing with my gratuity and all of that. Okay, now where are they going to start from? Okay, so my dear viewers, it is very, very pathetic, to be frankly speaking, and it's not encouraging. So that is why I would say that the ncdc should keep up with the good work. In fact, they are doing a good work anyway. They are doing a good work because since the incident of COVID-19, they have never given up. Their eyes has always been on the watch, trying to block and stop any unnecessary attack coming from dangerous virus. But then, if I may ask, why is it that most of this virus we get or experience in Nigeria and here come from the international country? I want to say that the ncdc have to take a serious cognizance of that fact. Those coming from the country, they should be checked right from the airport. Anyone that is detected with immediate effect should be checkmated and disinfected. You understand now? A solution should be carried out on that very person, and there should be a quick remedy to this to that very person that is infected. The person should not be allowed to go on or not until he or she is completely cleaned from the virus, or else coming into Nigeria is going to get a lot of person infected with the virus. You understand? So my listeners and my friends in the house, based on this very fact and this very reason, I would like you to come in at this on this very alert emergency information. Let's know what you equally have to say on this issue. Don't forget to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.